So, it was around a year ago when I decided to start posting TikToks and Instagram. I do both. And there's been a lot of things that I've learned, and there's been a lot of things that I didn't learn. We're gonna talk about my progress. We're gonna talk about what did good. We're gonna talk about what did bad. We're gonna talk about the gripes I have with TikTok, but I hope to be able to show what my year experience with TikTok was. We're starting, right? So 1 year ago is when I started my TikTok journey. I made a video about it. Don't need to go watch that. It's not worth it. Everything about what I did was flawed, but I was just starting out. And there was like 6 technically from that video, and they were not very good at all, but that's okay. It was a year ago. That was just kind of me trying to break the ice. And in my experience, the less you think about making a TikTok, the more better it does, unless you're Mr. Beast. Like if you're doing something crazy, it's gonna work well usually, but I don't usually. So for the most part, I just kind of do things that I think are fun or things that I want to do. Oh, I started doing this thing. Whenever I uploaded a YouTube video, I would chop it down and turn it into a TikTok. And I don't know if that helped, but I think it's fun, and I think it's a cool way to look back, and it's just cool to see like, oh yeah, this is kind of what was in this video. And if it got people interested, they could watch. If not, it wouldn't. Most of it was just like stupid like little ideas I had. Oh, I will say, every time when I post things, I think it's the funniest thing ever. And then I go back later, look at it, and I'm like, there's a lot of things like that where at the time it was hilarious. And I went to, it didn't perform, and I was like, wow, what? Let's move on. Next thing. Best TikToks. I have the TikToks I like the best, and I have the ones that did the best. My favorite one. If I had to choose one, I think I'd probably do this one. I think that's definitely my favorite. I like it. It's silly. It was one of the ones that I made to promote my streamer video. There's a couple others that I like too, but yeah. So TikTok, it got 6 likes, and Instagram, it got 18 likes. For some reason, I think I just performed better on Instagram. Not bad. In terms of what did the best, there is one that did better than everything else, and it was on Instagram Reels. And at first glance, you would think this one because of views, but it was not. It is so dumb. Can you tell just by looking at this? Can you tell which one it is? Like the one with the 1,000 one? This one got 3,700 people like this. I'm mad, especially because, okay, before that, I put a lot of effort into all of them. I got a vending machine, I got fruit snacks, and then I just pulled out my phone, and this is what I made. So that's my one that's performed the best for some reason. It wasn't my most TikTokable one. That one was just one. It was so stupid that people were like, this is funny. I guess I did make one that I feel like is the most TikTok-y of all of the ones that I've made, and it did do pretty good. It got 188, which is kind of, it's kind of a lot. I'm not a fan. I like what I was showing. That's why I made it, I guess. It was very TikTok. I didn't mean for it to be originally. How many have I made? Does it tell me? 45-ish maybe? Is not awesome, but it's kind of like a reel a week except for holidays. So I'd say that's pretty good. What did I hate the most and what did the worst? So I don't know if I have one that I hate. I'm wrong. There is one that I hate. It's this one where the whole thing is I stubbed my toe. That was the joke. The thing I was trying to get across, I don't remember why I made that. I know there's a reason, and I know that it didn't come across in the video, and that's why I don't know it. I don't like that one. There's a few that are borderline I kind of don't like, but what did the worst? Very easy question. The ones that I put no thought into and no one else cared about. I'm like not even mad about that. I just think it's silly. So one's like this. And this one.
Good morning, USA.
They were just things that I wanted to do, and I wanted an excuse to do them, so But they weren't things that I was like, oh, this is gonna do amazing. They were just things I posted. I don't actually use TikTok. That's something. I don't usually, I think mostly ever use TikTok to get likes and things. I just use it to get ideas out of my head, I think. So everything I post is just like, it's just like whatever. Like, I don't care how it does. And if it does cool, good. If it doesn't, that's all right, because I don't care. The only thing, but I'm not. Anywho, other than that, yeah, they all did decent. And my first ones, especially when I posted them, didn't do great. Now they're more okay, but I don't like them. That's why I'm making this video. So the only like TikTok thing that I have is not that, and it's this. I can talk about the cool things I made. Sorry. Hold up. Funny? No. The ones that I thought were funny and that still make me kind of go, yeah. Usually the YouTube ones I think are pretty good. The I Need a Hiroukey. That one I forgot I made it for a while, and I think it's funny. The coin one, I'm pointing to it. It was a joke. It was not very well executed, but I think the idea is funny. I like the Fighting Polygon Team one, but it's mostly probably like nostalgia. What else? I already showed you my favorite TikTok, but I like that one a lot. This one.
Why are AirPods so hard to get out of the case? No.
It's so stupid. I was trying to get my AirPods out of the case and they wouldn't come out. And so I pulled out my phone and made that. I don't know. I think it's kind of silly. Why do I need to explain myself, huh? The music one's kind of funny, I think. But I'm moving the camera like this now. The mashed potato one was fun because it was kind of like a journey. The whole idea was that I was gonna eat mashed potatoes, and when I reached for the cupboard, I went to grab the handle and I just missed. And I was like, I pulled out my phone and I started filming. I don't put that much thought into these things. That one for some reason was doing good. I think it did. Yeah, look at that, 213 on TikTok. But that one was a little bit of a journey because Chivo11 made a response that I responded to, and I made one of the duet videos. It was fun. It was just like a fun little thing that we did. So I like that one. The fruit snack one is my enemy, but it was kind of fun to brag to people that I got a bunch of likes. So yeah, I think that's it. The Lightning McQueen one. Let's talk, oh, that's it for my TikToks. Let's talk about TikTok. So Vine was a thing. It was like TikTok, but it was 7 seconds, and I feel like people had to be a lot more creative. You don't have to do that on TikTok. TikTok is silly, and people aren't creative on there all the time. There's people who are creative on there. But I've been saying this whole time, I'm doing something, I pull out my phone and start recording it. It's that easy, and then you get seen by thousands of people. Some people put way too much effort into their videos. People are gonna look at it for 0.7 seconds and then scroll away. They're not gonna watch it. Why you put so much effort? Like people who make big old things and people who do big old things just to put it on TikTok. I just can't imagine spending like thousands of dollars to make a TikTok. I cannot fathom. And then there's like the people who are like, follow for part 2, or where everyone posts things, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and it's like, just make a YouTube video at that point. Like, I don't understand it. I get that it's like to get people to click on your page. That's all it is. It's just how long they can keep you on the app. Speaking of being kept on the app, I feel like most people my age and above and below are in this kind of weird gray area where sometimes you open TikTok or Instagram Reel and then you don't close it for a few hours, and then your day is wasted. They suck you in, and that's the point. They make more money the longer you are sucked into the app. And no one cares about the creators. Like, people will get like millions of likes and then they'll get like 2 followers. No one cares. I'm gonna start wrapping this video up. Going in for the next year of making TikToks and stuff, I'm gonna keep not caring, but I'm gonna maybe try to put more effort into it. More effort than just finding potatoes. Maybe, we'll see. Something I'm gonna try is, so what I do is I make TikToks and I post them to TikTok and Instagram. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna take the video that I posted those two and I'm gonna start posting it to YouTube Shorts. So that's what we'll look at next time. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. That was great. That was good stuff. If you want to see more, you can subscribe right here. You can watch this video, which is just what YouTube recommends to you, or you can watch this video, which is the streamer video.
What would be funny?
I need a hero.